Hey gardeners, Katie here, and today we are going to be planting tulips. I might be crazy. Last year I grew 100 tulips. This year I'm growing 500. They say that you shouldn't grow flowers with no plan, but I'm growing flowers with no plan. So let's grow. Okay, so we have 500 tulip bulbs here. There are two different kinds. One's called Blushing Lady, and the other one is Menton. This says to plant 3 to 4 inches apart and 5 inches deep. I'm planting these for cut flowers, so I can ignore the 3 to 4 inches apart part, and you can literally plant them in what they call egg crate fashion, where you just smash them together like an egg crate. What I've done here, that's hard, I need to break that up, is loosened up the soil the best I can, dug down 5 inches-ish, pushed the soil over there to this other side of the bed. My plan is to line the tulips here, move the soil over, and if I need more room, continue that way. This is a 4x6 bed. I haven't got down this far in this soil for a while, so. Tulips need several weeks. I believe it's anywhere from 14 to 16 weeks. Don't quote me on exactly. Of cold stratification, where they experience cold weather and it helps their roots develop. And then in the spring, their little glorious flowers will poke through. And the crazy part is that I don't have any plans to sell them. I mean, I have plans to sell them. I just don't have any plans to sell them. Does that make sense? This grass is in the way. I'm just winging it. They say to not plant flowers for cut flowers without a plan to sell them, which is solid advice. Please take it. I just happen to be ignoring it. So with tulips, you technically could just dump these all out, kind of move them around, and they will find their way to the light. I'm a little OCD, so I'm gonna lay them all out. Which one is this? This is Menton? Okay, so we're starting with Menton. Just gonna dump them out, and then I'm gonna orient them the way I want them, throwing out any that look bad. Not really worried about putting them in any kind of rows or order. I'm just trying to make sure they're not really touching the one next to it. And I'm looking out for any that look moldy or nasty, and if I find them, I will take them out. So let's take a poll. In the comments, if you so choose, let me know if you think I'm crazy for not having a plan to sell these, nor do I have a cooler. So if you know anything about growing flowers for cut flowers, you probably should have a cooler if you're planning on growing a bunch of tulips, things like daffodils, anything spring, peonies, none of which I have yet. I say yet because, you know, girl can dream, right? Let me know in the comments if you think I'm crazy, or if you just think that things could work out. But I figure, worst case, I have 500-ish beautiful flowers to share with family, friends, coworkers, not make any money, but learn a little bit more about growing tulips. I don't know, let me know what you think. Good luck, little tulips! Now, time for the blushing lady. This is the one that caught my eye the most. My husband's got the tiller fired up to see if it's working. And we're gonna have a neighbor friend come help us till up some of our yard because we've got a bunch of daffodils to plant. My husband is actually injured right now and can't do a lot of manual physical stuff like he's used to doing. So our neighbor offered to help us, which is, it's awesome. Neighbors, I hope that you all have good neighbors. We have great neighbors. I don't know how people go through life without good neighbors. Okay, last step will be to water all this in. When you're planting tulips, you really want to give them a really good drink after you plant them. That will get them activated, start their roots, and they'll be fine over the winter. So, I'm gonna water these in and go outside and eat. It's my birthday, and we're gonna go eat supper. So, I'm gonna water this in and be done, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later. I might be crazy. I'm planting 500 tulip bulbs in a raised bed in my backyard with no plan. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I want to be a flower farmer. That sounds weird. I want to grow flowers to share with people, whether that's a flower farmer, just a backyard grower that share. I don't really know yet. But I'm growing flowers with no plan. So